Hello boys and girls, this is Revit Magic and Tricks. In this tutorial we are gonna talk about what is a view range and how we edit that. Okay, for the start, if you like the videos I make, please subscribe this channel. It means a lot to me to making videos like this. Go to Facebook and Instagram page, follow that, and now go to this tutorial. If I go here to the level 1, and here in the properties we have this group extents, and there we have this view range. And go here to the edit, and now we can edit the view range for this view or this plan. If I go here to the show, you can better understand what is a view range. Okay, what we have here, we have two elements. We have the primary range and we have the view depth. Here in the primary range we have three elements. We have a cut plane, that is this red line, and that is a line where we cut, or on the what height we cut our plane. About default for the Revit, it's gonna set to 112 centimeters. In my country where I'm from, the standards for that is 1 meter. But each country has its own standards. Here we have the bottom range, and that is what depth of our view is gonna be. About default, it's set to 0 to associate level. In this case, that is a level 1. And you can see here that is this orange line. And we cut here and look down all to this bottom range or this orange line. And here we have the top range, and that is a depth of view where we set what we want to Revit see above the cutting line. Here, if I set some elements like this casework above this top range, you can see here I can't see that element in my plan. And this view depth is this purple line that is what we want to see below our main view here in this orange hatch. For better understanding all of this, we just go now to some tests. Okay. You can see here in this section, I have these two little window, but I can't see here. That is because the cut line is below that two window. If I click here and just put the window something like this, now you can see my window it's gonna show here in the level 1. Okay, but I want that window to still height something like 150, and I want to see that here in my view. For that we have some tool. Go here to the view tab, and here in the create group we have this plan views. When I click here, you can see we have the plan region. I must to click here to level 1 and then go here, and you can see we now can click that plan region. Just click here, and now we can just draw the some area where we can set another view range, something like this. If we go here to rectangle and just create this area and go here, now you can see everything is the same, but here we have the view range. If I go to edit and set only for this area, cut plane, it's gonna be something like 150, Now you can see we have that. We don't see the window because the height of our window is 150. And if I go here and say 160 maybe, now you can see we cut here on the 160 height from the base level. Go to the OK. We can see this window, but we can't see this window here. If I want set the view range for that, I just go here again, we edit boundary, and I can set in the same view range another area and just go here to OK. And that is a two piece of one area for a new view range edit. OK, what if I want to see this casework in this plan? Just go here to the view range and just set this top range. That top range must cut this element a little bit. If I go here and say something like 280, now you can see we have that casework in this plan. That means we have here 280. Now you can see where is our top view range. Okay, I just go here back, and we have some two specific things for this. The one is for floor and the one is for walls. Here I can now see this floor. That floor is now at 30 centimeters below our bottom range. If I go here to edit, you can see our view depth is now associate level 10. Now our view depth is here, but I can't see this. Why is that? The Revit have some specific things for the floors, and if the position of the floor less than 122 centimeters from the bottom range or the view depth range, we can see that floor. That is some system parameter in the Revit, and we can't edit that. You can see here, if I click and go to 121, I can again see this floor. But if I set here to 122, now I can't see that. This 122 is a minimum depth for viewing the floor in the Revit. And that is one thing you must remember. Why we have that? It's simple. Revit thinks that if the floor is closer than 122 centimeters, it should be shown in that plane. We have something similar for the walls. I just go back here and say something like 120 to see this. If I go here and create some wall unconnected, maybe, I don't know, 100 centimeter, and just click here. You can see we see this wall, but if you look at this line, we now see this wall in the elevation. We don't cut that wall. And if I set that wall here to this line cut plane 120, now we also have that wall in the elevation. That is a simple way where Revit show us that that wall is low. If I go something like this and put a little bit upper, now you can see we have also the same problem. The minimum depth from this cut plane, when the Revit it's gonna show this wall that had been cut, is 80 centimeter above this cut plane. If I have here a 112 and set this wall to maybe 199, you can see we again don't have the cut line here. But if I set here to the 200, now you can see the Revit show this sticker line, which represents that this wall has cut. If I set this wall something like this and go here to the bottom range, now you can see we don't see that wall. If I click here and go to the edit view range and set this view depth something like -10 maybe, now we can see that wall because the view depth is here -10 centimeter from this associated level. Or if I go here to the 0 and just set this wall 1 centimeter above this bottom range, something like this, you can see now we can also see that wall in elevation mode. Okay, that's all for this tutorial. I hope I was able to explain to you how the view range works. This is something that often confuses people who work in Revit. Just try to play a little bit with this and you will understand best how it's work. If you like this video, please subscribe, go to the Facebook and Instagram page, follow that. If you have some question, please be free to write below, and see you next time with some next tutorial.